Another bad bit of news for Fox News that we learned yesterday is that longtime host Greta Van Susteren is leaving the channel after 14 years. This was announced yesterday. Who is replacing her? It's senior political analyst Brit Hume, the height of pomposity and arrogance, if I've ever seen it before. He's going to take over for Greta Van Susteren in the 7 p.m. hour, her show On the Record. That's going to start immediately. Unclear what's going to happen after the election. No reasons were given in the Fox News announcement for Greta Van Susteren's departure. She didn't initially respond to a direct message looking for a comment, but a source that is familiar with the situation said this was really a financial disagreement that led to Greta Van Susteren's departure. And Fox News' Howard Kurtz reported that she was trying to renegotiate her contract when Roger Ailes left, and that did not go well. I believe there is more to this, and I'll tell you why. Number one, when the allegations first surfaced about sexual harassment against Roger Ailes, Greta Van Susteren was one of the main defenders and most public defenders of Roger Ailes. Number two, she had a clause in her contract which said, if Ailes leaves for whatever reason, I am allowed to opt out. So it's probably a combination. She defended the guy who ended up leaving in total shame. Maybe she defended him because she's friends with him and doesn't want to work in a Fox News that is Roger Ailes' list. That's certainly a possibility. But the other element here is she said, hey, now that I can leave because Ailes is gone, I might as well go in and ask for more money. And if they don't give it to me, I'll just leave. I've been making plenty of money here. So I think that there is more to this story for sure, Rachel. And I know you're not a big watcher of Greta Van Susteren at all. But it is interesting how when one thing happens, all of a sudden, everything's falling off the wall at Fox News.
Yeah, it's definitely not a good day for Fox News, but at least they had the courtesy to redirect her domain to the Fox News website before she could get a hold of it and then redirect it to adopting puppies.
Well, but she was able to do that, right? I mean, in other words, she redirected her GretaWire.com or something to some animal rescue thing, even though Fox News owns the site. Have they successfully taken back the redirection?
Yes.
Oh, they have. Okay. Well, there you go. they only lost out on that web traffic for a few hours. Real quick, there's a Mediaite piece by John Ziegler that makes an interesting point, and I'll put this quote up on the screen for you to take a look at here. John Ziegler said, the fact that the highly regarded and well-respected Brit Hume will be taking over Van Susteren's time slot on Fox News is the perfect example of the exception which proves the rule of cable news being badly broken journalistically. Hume is smart, sensible, and cares about the truth regardless of how it will make the Fox News audience feel. Thus, his consistent, strong skepticism towards Donald Trump throughout the campaign. Consequently, he has no shot in making it in primetime television. I don't know that I agree with this. So this article is basically saying Brit Hume is the backup guy, right? He's more logical. He doesn't have he's not a blonde woman, as is more commonly the persona of the people that we see on Fox News, although Greta Van Susteren not exactly fitting into that. And so he's a guy who's the backup, and we know he's going to fail. I see Brit Hume as a boring, pompous elitist more than the smart and sensible guy, but he does at least appear more rational on TV, although that can kind of hurt you on Fox News. So upcoming, Megyn Kelly and Bill O'Reilly both have contracts that expire next year at Fox News. We could be seeing a very, very significant shift in what is going on there. And, many people, whenever we talk about Fox News, they write to me and they say, David, Fox News on a good day, any particular show, gets like 3 million people to watch. This is a country of, at this point, I don't know if it's 340, 350 million people. It's over 320 million people, that's for sure. Does it even matter? And the reason it matters is that even though you're right, less than 1% of the American population is ever watching Fox News at any particular time, they set the agenda. Right-wing influencers regularly appear on Fox News, so it actually does matter how strong Fox News is, and the entire echo chamber is very, very strongly directed by what goes on Fox News. When Fox News started giving more oxygen to the birther stuff about President Obama, many more people were aware of it, even though they weren't getting the idea from Fox News, because you saw the echo chamber start to repeat it. So not the best news for Fox News. We will continue following it. And of course, you can always send me your thoughts on these stories on Twitter, where I am on at Pakman. Warby Parker is offering a free 5-day home try-on to give you the opportunity to check out their glasses. I personally wear Warby Parker glasses when I'm not wearing my contact lenses, and I also started with one of these free at-home try-ons of 5 pairs of glasses. You can get your free home try-on and support the David Pakman Show at warbyparkertrial.com/TDPS. I don't really like going into glasses stores and trying on glasses while the salesperson sort of hovers over me, and I like more than 30 seconds to actually figure out whether I like the glasses. So with the Warby Parker home try-on, I was able to pick 5 pairs that I liked, put them on in the comfort of my own home, pick the one I like the most, and then Warby Parker put my prescription lenses in there for me. A lot of people don't know that the eyeglass industry is controlled by just a few big corporations that keep prices very high, like $300 for prescription glasses high, which is just insane. Warby Parker glasses start at $95. That's what mine cost. And for every pair of glasses sold, Warby Parker distributes a pair of glasses to someone in need. You can try 5 pairs and see what you like. Check out the at-home trial and support our show by going to warbyparker.com/TDPS. It costs nothing.